Okay, so good morning, guys. I guess you'll be watching this recording because I can see only Limar in the meeting today. Um, Yesterday we worked on practice A in this sheet, and please take a look at what I posted on Google Classroom. I posted the video in which we explained the exercise along with the answer key for practice A. So today we need to proceed to practice B. Practice B. Okay, fine. So practice B asks us to check the sentences, check the one grammatical error in each sentence, and then correct it. So let's, Limar, can you read the first one or,
Yeah.
okay, perfect.
If Samir hadn't practiced well for the last 5 months, he wouldn't manage to reach the finish line.
Okay, so this sentence has one grammatical error. Are you able to find it?
The not? The not? No, they answered not.
I didn't understand. There,
No,
there
if
is
Samir
one
had no,
mistake.
they said not.
Look, give me a second. There is one mistake in the use of conditionals. So here in the if clause, they said if Samir hadn't practiced. When we have past perfect in the if clause, it means which conditional type is this?
3.
Exactly, 3. So if Samir hadn't practiced well for the last 5 months, in the main clause, in
He
type
wouldn't
3,
uh, he
yeah,
wouldn't have managed.
excellent, that's it. He wouldn't have managed to reach the finish line. Very good. So the main issue is here. Good morning, Mahmoud. Okay, so if we take a look at number 2 right now, if hypermarkets didn't offer all sorts of promotions, shoppers won't be interested in them. If we take a look at the if clause, if hypermarkets didn't offer, which tense is this? Didn't offer. It's the simple past, right?
Past.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And when I have a simple past verb in the if clause, it means which conditional type is this?
2. We use would plus base form.
Perfect. So because here this is a type 2 conditional and we have past tense in the if clause, it means in the main clause here, I should have would plus the base form of the verb. So shoppers, what should I say?
Uh,
Yeah,
wouldn't be.
exactly. Wouldn't be. Very good. So if hypermarkets didn't offer all sorts of promotions, shoppers wouldn't be interested in them. Excellent. We proceed to number 3. Mahmoud, can you unmute yourself? No. Anyways, if you guys, Limar is already talking to me, but Mahmoud obviously cannot unmute. Um, Mahmoud, what do you mean your microphone is not working? Is this what you mean? Anyways, okay. So we proceed to number 3. If the writer didn't have the manual when he began its work, basically this one should be his work, okay? Sorry, it's a typing error. He couldn't have started using the computer. So here, couldn't have started using the computer.
This is type 3.
Yeah, so should we say if the writer didn't have? Which tense should
No.
I use in the if clause in type 3?
Uh, past participle.
Past perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. So what's the past perfect of have?
Had,
Had.
had.
Excellent. So if the writer hadn't had, because here we're talking about something that the person did not have. Oh, okay, Lean joined. Yeah. If the writer hadn't had the manual when he began his work, he couldn't have started using the computer. Good morning, Lean.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning, my dear. Okay, so Lean, we're working on practice B in the sheet. As I told your friends, today I need to work on a couple of exercises on this sheet, and after that, we'll keep it pending and start with a new reading lesson. I guess grammar is a little bit dry online. I prefer to work with the grammar material in class, but for now, that's the only option we have. Let's try to make the best out of it. So, Lean, can you read me sentence number 4, please?
Okay. If Mr.
Would.
Oh, if Mr. Wood knew that the party was over, he wouldn't have rushed upstairs.
Very good.
Upstairs.
Yes. So, should we say if Mr. Wood knew that the party was over, he wouldn't have rushed? When do we use wouldn't plus have plus the participle? In which conditional type?
Type 3.
Uh-huh. And in type 3, which tense should we have
had
in the if clause? Sorry?
يعني had
Very good.
knew.
Very good. So if Mr. Wood had
No.
known, okay? Because the verb
Mm,
know in the simple past, it becomes knew. In the participle, it becomes known, okay?
mm.
So if Mr. Wood had known that the party was over, he wouldn't have rushed upstairs. Ahmad Sirhal, good morning. Can you unmute or it's inconvenient for you right now? Anyways, if you can unmute,
Yes,
perfect. Good morning, Ahmad. Can you read number 5, please?
rescue workers wish that digging equipment is available now.
Okay. So from the sentence here, what can we realize? What can we conclude? Is the digging equipment available right now?
No,
No, because the rescue workers wish. When you make a wish, so you're wishing for something different from what you already have in reality. So when we make a wish, which conditional type should we use? I don't know if you remember, we explained it in class.
two,
Yes, two, because it's the unreal present. So you're wishing for something right now in the present that is unreal or different from what you really have. So rescue workers wish,
uh,
yeah,
that equipment is available right now.
okay, but what should we change here? For example, let me give you another example. You say, today I'm unhappy. That's the reality. I say, I wish I were happy. So I use conditional type 2. Same thing here. Rescue workers wish that digging equipment is available now. What should we change here? We already know that.
The wish.
Yeah, but I mean, when you make a wish, you cannot use the simple present with it. I cannot say, I wish digging equipment is available right now. Conditional type 2 requires the use of a simple past verb, right?
Yes,
Okay, so rescue workers wish that digging equipment, which past tense verb should I use here?
were available.
Were available. Excellent, that's it. So we wish that digging equipment were available now. Okay, guys, we go to practice C, but let me look. I already prepared a PDF that has, give me a second, please. Okay, I'm posting this answer key. Each exercise, I'm posting its answer key separately. So this is practice B, the one we worked on today. I crossed the mistake and I wrote the answer. So rescue workers wish that digging equipment were available now. As for now, we go to exercise C. Exercise C asks us to omit if. What do we mean by omitting if?
مش يعني بنشيلها لأف؟
Crossing it out, Lean, exactly. We need to cross it out. We said before that most of the conditional sentences begin with if, but there are other ways to express the conditionals, such as starting with unless, such as starting with other with words like we're gonna do right now. We need to omit if, and the sentence remains conditional. Can we check it out here? And I need to listen to your suggestions. If I were you, I would quit smoking. If I want to keep the sentence as a conditional one, but I want to remove if, what should I do here? Can you guys hear me? Guys?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do the first one just to make things clearer to you. If I were you, I would quit smoking. Here I need to remove the word if. They asked us in the question to omit if. So we cross out if and I invert. I put where at the beginning of the sentence. So it becomes like this. Where are you? I would quit smoking. In this case, the sentence remains conditional, but we crossed out if. Understood? So I cross out if and I invert. I put the verb at the beginning before the subject. Where are you? I would quit smoking. Any problem so far?
But I didn't understand it.
Yes, sure. Here we have a conditional sentence, right? Sorry. We have this conditional sentence. If I were you, I would quit smoking, right? This is a conditional type 2. If I were you, I would quit smoking. It's a conditional type 2. So they want me to remove or cross out the word if. They said omit if. Okay? So if I want to cross the word if and keep the sentence as a conditional sentence, I cannot say, I were you, I would quit smoking. No, I need to bring the word where and put it before I. If is already crossed out, sorry. So I cross out if, I remove it, and I invert here. I say, where are you? I would quit smoking. The only thing we do is that we are crossing out if and inverting, putting the verb before the subject.
Okay.
Okay, let's check the other one. Maybe you'll understand it better when you see another example. Read it, please.
If I had a gold medal, I would have been happy.
Okay, I need to cross out if. Cross out if. Can I say, I had a gold medal as a conditional sentence?
No,
What should I say?
no.
Okay, invert.
Had
That's
I a gold
very good,
medal?
very good, that's it. Had I a gold medal, I would have been happy. Okay? It's very
Okay.
simple. It's very
Okay.
simple. We're only crossing out if and doing the inversion, and that's it. Yeah, sentence
Okay.
number 3. Oops. Sorry. But I feel that working on the sheet that has answers maybe is more convenient to you. In this way, you give me the answer and I reveal the right one right away. So if I weren't the president, I wouldn't lower taxes. We omit if. What would happen when I omit if? Can I say I weren't the president?
No.
Okay, what should I say?
Were I not the president?
Weren't I? It's there, okay? I cross out if and I switch those only, okay? That's it. Are we on track?
Yeah.
Okay. So, weren't I the president, I wouldn't lower taxes. Okay. I don't know why my PDF is shuffling like this. Okay. We go to number 4. If the weather hadn't been bad, we would have gone water skiing. Okay? If I want to cross out the word if, how would the sentence be like?
Hadn't the weather be bad?
Been bad. You only need to work here. Keep the rest of the sentence as it is. Okay? You only cross out the if and you invert here. So, hadn't the weather been bad? Exactly, that's it. Okay?
Okay.
Please, if there is anything that you don't understand, just let me know. Here, I understand that maybe you understood that conditionals begin with if, and we already explained type 0, type 1, type 2, type 3. So now the exercise is asking us to omit if. So I understand that at first you might get a little bit confused, but once you understand what we are doing, it becomes a piece of cake. So we're only removing the if and inverting. Good morning, Ali. Oh, Ali, I guess he was logged out. I admitted him right now and he disappeared. Oh, there he is. Okay, Ali, good morning. I hope you're fine and safe. And in case you can unmute to participate with us, we'd be happy. All right. So, okay. So we go to, I'm gonna skip the exercise D, guys. I'm gonna skip D because exercise D is about mixed conditionals, as I told you before. And I prefer to work on this in class. So let's hope that things are gonna get better and I'll see you very soon. So for now, I'm gonna be skipping the mixed conditionals. I need to go to the last exercise in this sheet, which is typical official exam question. Rewrite the following sentences, starting each as indicated without changing the meaning. So, yeah, who can volunteer to start with the first one? Here you have a sentence. Sasha failed her French test because she didn't study. So I need to rewrite the sentence starting with if Sasha. Who can volunteer to work on this to change it to conditional? Look, great, Leil. Go ahead, please.
If Sasha study for her uh, French test, she would لا
Look, let me give you a hint before you give me your answer. Here, the sentence, it has a past tense verb, which is failed, and in the and it also has didn't study. Both verbs are in which tense? Failed.
Past tense.
Uh-huh. So here we need to change it to conditional type
3.
3. Excellent. In the if clause in type 3, what should I have? If Sasha?
Had to plus participle.
Okay, exactly. So if Sasha had studied, comma,
She wouldn't fail in her French test.
she wouldn't fail or wouldn't have failed.
Wouldn't have failed.
Exactly. Exactly. So conditional type 3, it says if Sasha hadn't failed, if Sasha had studied, comma, she wouldn't have failed her French test. Because in reality, she failed, and in reality, she didn't study. So now I need to suppose something different from what really happened in the past. So if Sasha had studied, she wouldn't have failed. I go to number 2. Did we understand number 1, by the way? Yeah? Okay. 1 second. Okay, guys. Look here. So did we see here what happened? So if Sasha had studied, she wouldn't have failed her exam. Okay, we go to the second one. Go early to get first pick. Usually when you want to go buy something that's, let's say, on sale, if you go first, you have a higher chance of grabbing the item that you want. But if you go late, your item might be gone. Okay? So here, in reality, this person is giving you a real advice. It's a real advice. Go early to get first pick.
Type 1.
Sorry?
Type 1.
Exactly, type 1. So how should I change this sentence to type 1?
If you go early to the
That's it. If you go
if you go
early,
early,
comma, yeah,
uh, you will get first pick.
excellent, that's it. If you go early, you will get first pick. So this is a real present conditional, especially that this person is giving you advice. So he's advising you on what to do right now. If you go early, you will get first pick. I proceed to sentence number 3. I'm not rich to end world hunger. In reality,
Miss Hay,
yeah,
type 1.
actually, no, because in
لا type 2.
2,
It's
very
يعني
good.
only present.
Unreal present, excellent, because in reality, right now, I'm not rich to be able to end hunger around the world. So if I'm supposing another reality right now, an unreal present, so unreal present in type 2. So what should we say here, ya Limar?
If I were rich, I
Excellent.
would uh, I would end the world hunger.
That's it. Perfect. Okay. Basically, it's the same, but they want us to start with where I. Where I is the same as if I were, okay? What I care about right now is that you realize that I should use type 2 right now. So were I rich or if I were rich, I would end world hunger, which is a typical type 2 conditional. Okay? Please, guys, if Ahmad, everybody, if there is any issue here, if there is any question that you didn't really understand its answer, please feel free to ask me. Okay? Hello? A sign of life. Okay. We proceed to number 4. Ted didn't tell me about his financial troubles to help him. Okay? Didn't tell me. When I have a past
This
tense
is
verb.
type 2.
Sorry?
This is type 2.
No, they said Ted in the past didn't tell me about his financial troubles. It means Ted didn't tell me that he had issues or he needed money. So in reality, did I really help him?
No.
No, he didn't tell me that he had problems and I didn't help him. This is what really happened in the past. So now I need to give an if clause or a conditional sentence that expresses an idea different from what really happened in the past. So it's an unreal past. But pay attention, I need to start with unless. I need to start with had. Had Ted, they want me to start the sentence with had. Look, see? Ted didn't tell me about his financial troubles to help him. So had Ted, when they tell you had Ted, as if they're telling you, you need to start using type 3 because had Ted means if Ted had, right?
Mm.
Yeah, but we omitted
Yeah.
if. Okay. So had Ted
Told me
told me
about his financial troubles,
exactly, comma, I,
I would I would have helped him.
excellent, that's it, perfect, perfect, perfect. So had Ted told me about his financial troubles, I would have helped him. Excellent, that's it. This is it. Okay. Let's read it from the other document. Al got a punishment because he was speaking without permission. Now, remember, guys, what I said regarding the word unless? What does unless mean?
If not,
If or not.
Very good. If plus not. Okay? So when you need to start the sentence with unless, you don't need to change anything here. You just keep the sentence as it is, but you change the first part that has the if clause in it. Okay? It means, look here. Al got a punishment because he was speaking without permission. Okay? So unless Al, it means if Al, what should I say here? What am I supposing? What am I supposing different from what really happened?
didn't get.
Basically, let's begin with the reason. At the end of the day, why did he receive a punishment? Because what was he doing?
He was speaking without permission.
Very good. So, unless Al was speaking or was not speaking,
Was not.
but you told me that unless is if plus not. Can I put double negatives in the sentence?
No.
No. So, unless Al was speaking without
Was.
permission, comma,
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh, he wouldn't get a punishment.
basically, as I told you here, the purpose behind the sentences that begin with unless is to show you that we are only replacing if plus not by unless. So, unless Al was speaking without permission, comma, he
He, I don't know.
What? Didn't get a punishment, that's it. Okay, here I'm not gonna change anything about the tenses. My purpose here is just to replace if plus not by unless. So unless Al was speaking without permission, he didn't get a punishment. Okay? I mean, I don't need to change
Okay.
anything about tenses. Here, our only purpose is to replace if plus not by unless. Look at the second one here. Lulu will buy an SUV. An SUV is a type of cars since she is saving lots of money. So, unless
She were saving lots of money.
Lulu is saving lots of money, yeah,
She will buy an CUV.
SUV.
SUV.
Unless Lulu is saving lots of money, she will buy. I mean, if she doesn't save money, she will buy or she won't buy.
She won't buy.
Very good. So, unless Lulu, look at the answer here. Look. Unless Lulu is saving lots of money, she won't buy an SUV because, as we know, unless means if plus not, right? So, unless Lulu is saving, as if we're saying if Lulu is not saving lots of money, she won't buy an SUV. Okay? Please, guys, if you have any question, just let me know. Keep in mind that sentences beginning with unless, when they tell you rewrite the sentence starting with unless, here they're not asking you to make big changes in the sentence. They just want to see if you know that unless means if plus not. So you only need to change this part of the sentence and not make any major changes in the remaining part of the sentence. In here, look, Lulu will buy an SUV since she is saving lots of money. So unless Lulu is saving lots of money, okay? And even if you tell me unless Lulu saves, كمان it's acceptable, no big deal. But what I want to see is, did you know that unless is a negative word? So you cannot tell me unless Lulu is not saving, and you cannot put it in the negative because you will end up having double negatives in the sentence. Okay? Unless Lulu is saving lots of money, she won't buy. Here I need to use the negative. Because if she doesn't save money, will she be able to buy the car? No. So unless Lulu is saving lots of money, if she doesn't save, she won't buy. Understood? Yeah?
Yes.
Please, if there's anything unclear, just let me know. Hello? Okay, guys.
Yes, let everything clear.
Okay, guys. Look. In reality, Jacob is obese. So Jacob wishes. What do we mean by obese? Obese means very fat. Jacob in reality is obese. When he wants to make a wish, we say Jacob wishes he
Weren't or
weren't.
wasn't obese.
Very good. Weren't obese. Whenever we want to make a wish, we use conditional type 2. So Jacob wishes he weren't obese. Good. Final two sentences. Razan didn't shut down her computer. Yani in reality, in the past, she didn't shut down her computer. Razan wishes she. Hey, Because it's in the past, Razan wishes she
Did shut.
had shut. No, we can't say shutted. Okay? It's had shut because the verb is in the past. Here, the verb is in the present. Jacob is obese. I say Jacob wishes he weren't obese. I use type 2. But here we have type 3 because there is a past tense verb here. So Razan wishes she had shut down her computer. The meeting is about to end. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, guys. No, tomorrow we have no classes. Stay safe, and I'll see you again on Monday. Okay? Bye bye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye.
Bye.